everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen my video analyzing the wine sweetness chart, I highly suggest you go check that out right now. After making a video about what makes a traditional wine variety sweet or dry, I started to think some more about the glasses they're traditionally served in, and why those glasses are designed the way they are. But not just wine glasses. All of the many different vessels alcohol is served in. Is it for aesthetic purposes or to actually enhance the taste and texture of the drink itself? Full disclosure before we begin, I'm not a bartender, trained or otherwise. I'm just sharing what I know from research on this topic. Let's find out! Though the different types of wine glasses look a little bit different, they're all pretty similar in that they usually consist of a bowl and a stem, except for in the case of stemless wine glasses. The purpose of the stem is to prevent your hand from warming the wine while you hold the glass or smudging the outside of the bowl with your fingerprints. At the bottom of the stem is the base on which the glass stands. Red wine glasses, hence their name, are for serving all varieties of red wine. These glasses generally have a wider bowl than their white wine counterparts. This allows for swirling of the wine, and its aeration enhances the wine's aroma and gives the tannins a smoother flavor. Unlike its red wine counterpart, a white wine glass has a tulip shape, a narrow stem, and its bowl tapers at the top where the aroma gathers. This design takes into consideration that white wine is more likely than red wine to be chilled and helps chilled wine maintain its cool temperature. What sets fancy wine glasses apart from regular wine glasses is their much smaller bowl and thinner rim, which preserves the rising bubbles and helps keep the champagne chilled. Hence their respective names, highball glasses are meant to serve a class of cocktails known as highballs, and lowball glasses serve a different group of cocktails known as lowballs. A highball is essentially a cocktail made by mixing a spirit with soda water. Examples of highballs include the gin and tonic, the dark and stormy, and rum and coke. The tall, slender shape of highball glasses allows the spirit and mixer to be poured over ice without making a big mess. It seems self-explanatory, but the opposite of a highball is a lowball, as the ice and drink it's within don't reach as high as they do with highballs, so lowball glasses are half the height of their highball counterparts. Lowball glasses are also known as old-fashioned glasses, as old-fashions are the cocktails most commonly served in them. But other lowballs served in their namesake glass include whiskey sours and Negronis. A brandy snifter looks a lot like a wine glass, but is a little different. Hence its name, this is the glass in which the wine-based liquor brandy is served. With the brandy snifter, the stem is much shorter, the bottom is wider to help evaporate the liquid, and the tip is narrower to trap the smell of the brandy inside the glass. Shot glasses may be tiny, but that's only because they're meant for serving an amount of straight liquor that can be consumed in one gulp. Some bartenders use shot glasses to pour liquor into cocktails as well. Also known as shooters, shot glasses make really good souvenirs and play a really big role in toasts. Shot glasses themselves can come in sub-varieties. The most notable of these is the cheater glass, which looks the same as a regular shot glass, but has a bottom to it that limits its liquid holding capacity to 1 fluid ounce, rather than the 1.5 to 2 fluid ounces shot glasses usually are. These glasses are used by people who want to drink a little less, or by bartenders who want to cheat their customers. As its name implies, a hip flask is a thin, metal flask used to hold liquor and are so called because they're contoured to fit alongside your hip or thigh, as hip flasks were originally made for the purpose of smuggling alcohol into forbidden places. Today, most hip flasks are made of stainless steel, though some are made of plastic so that metal detectors don't pick them up. Historically, hip flasks have been made of pewter, silver, or glass. The cap of a hip flask is often secured with what's called a captive top. As its name implies, a yard glass is a yard long and is one of those really big glasses that holds up to 1.4 liters of alcohol. Most of the height of a yard glass is constituted by a widening shaft. Yard glasses supposedly originated in 17th century England when stagecoach drivers used these glasses, which were then called long glasses, for drinking feats and very special toasts. Today, the most common use of the yard glass is for a drinking game in which players attempt to finish all of the alcohol in the glass within a certain amount of time. An absinthe glass is usually accompanied by an absinthe spoon, which itself is meant to pour a cube of sugar into the glass to help sweeten the bitter liquor, and has a slightly bent handle so it can rest on the glass. The dimensions of the glass itself allow for the centuries-old absinthe ritual, which involves placing a sugar cube on the top. An absinthe glass has a short, thick stem which has a reservoir embedded into it to indicate the amount of absinthe that is to be poured into the glass. As its name implies, a Pilsner glass is specifically designed to hold Pilsner beer. At first glance, it looks like a pint glass with a slight curve near the bottom of the body. But it's a little more than that and looks that way for a reason. The Pilsner glass's tapered shape is meant to make the beer taste better, and the wide rim is meant to enhance the smell of the hops with each sip you take. Moreover, the size and shape of the glass make the beer bubbles appear clearer and more sparkly. This robust beer vessel comes in many shapes and sizes and is especially popular in Germany. The beer mug, which isn't really a mug because it's made of glass and not ceramic, it's classified by its cylindrical shape and handle on the side. The reason the walls are so thick is that the insulation helps keep the brew cold. The handle on the beer mug is kind of like the stem on the wine glass. It prevents you from warming up the meant-to-be cool drink by placing your hand on the part that contains the actual drink. Like Pilsner glasses, no-nick glasses look like pint glasses, but have a slight, unique curvature within the body of the glass. But with a no-nick glass, the curvature is closer to the rim of the glass and isn't as noticeable as it is with the Pilsner glass. The bulging of the glass a few inches from the top is meant to improve grip and also to prevent these glasses from sticking together when stacked. Tulip glasses are named for the flower it takes the shape of and looks something like a wine glass or brandy snifter, but with a longer, curved bowl. Just like with Pilsner glasses, the tapering of the glass at the top is meant to trap the aroma of the beer within the glass. Beers traditionally served in tulip glasses include double stouts, Belgian beers, and ales. Simply called the cocktail glass, this glass has a stem and base just like that of a wine glass and has a bowl with an inverted cone shape. The stem of a cocktail glass serves the same purpose as that of a wine glass, to allow the drinker to hold the glass, which usually contains a chilled cocktail, without warming the liquid. With cocktail glasses, this is especially important since the drinks traditionally served in these glasses are chilled but don't have any ice served with them. The wide bowl enhances the aroma of the drink by ensuring that the drink is directly under the drinker's nose. The cocktail most commonly associated with being served in this glass is the martini and its many varieties. But other cocktails commonly served in a cocktail glass include the Manhattan, Brandy Alexander, Cosmopolitans, and Grasshoppers. Most other cocktails have a special glass of their own. For example, at least in my opinion, a margarita glass looks like a cocktail mixed with a coupe glass, which is a glass I'll touch on momentarily. The bowl on this glass is large and round, which leaves a lot of room for the salt and lime wedge garnishes and allows the drinker to enjoy the aroma of the drink with each sip while also getting to taste and smell the garnishes on the rim. By the way, look out for a video in which I'm going to share some fun facts about margaritas themselves. Copper mugs are the vessel traditionally used for serving and consuming a cocktail known as a Moscow Mule, which, in case you didn't notice in the intro, I wore a Moscow Mule t-shirt while filming this video. What's unique about this mug is that its structure isolates the cool of the drink from the heat of your hand. This works two ways, by both keeping your hand from warming the drink and keeping the cold, chilled drink from freezing your hand off. More specifically, the copper walls of the mug insulate the Moscow Mule and help keep it cool no matter how hot or cold it is wherever you're drinking it. A sling glass, used to serve Singapore slings, resembles a highball glass, but it's wider at the top and narrower at the bottom. The volume of this glass is meant to serve at least 16 ounces of Singapore sling in one drink, including the ice. The sling glass also has a very short stem on a wide foot, and the thick, heavyweight base in the bowl gives the brightly colored drink a balanced appearance. As its name implies, the mint julep cup is used to serve the bourbon cocktail most commonly associated with the Kentucky Derby. These cups are made of coin silver so that ice can form on the outside. Despite the cup's insulating metal structure, drinkers usually hold the cup either by the hand on the base or the top lip to avoid warming the cup as a ritual of etiquette. The coupe glass was originally called a champagne coupe, but the name changed in response to the widening variety of drinks that started to be served in it over time. It looks like a wine glass, or even a little bit like a margarita glass, except it has a broader, more shallow bowl. Many bartenders prefer coupe glasses over basic cocktail glasses for stirring certain cocktails, since its round bowl makes doing so less messy. Sometimes, coupe glasses are used for desserts such as ice cream sundaes and pudding. Cocktails traditionally served in coupe glasses include the Aviation, the Sidecar, the Daiquiri, the Manhattan, and the Gimlet. Although these glasses can be used to serve any top tropical drink, including piña coladas, they were originally made for cocktails known as hurricanes, hence their name. The rim's shape enhances the cocktail's fruity aroma and makes room for cherry garnishes. Just like the beer mug, the Irish coffee mug is called what it is despite being made of glass. Irish coffee is essentially coffee mixed with whiskey and cream. The stem of the glass is meant to show off the coffee while sitting on a bar table, and the tulip shape of the glass helps keep the drink balanced. Before I became old enough to drink, much less did my research for this video, I never gave much thought to the unique size and shape of each drinking glass. I always thought it was just a matter of being fancy, if not completely random. But that's not the case. Drinking wine out of a wine glass makes wine taste the way it's meant to, and same with beer glasses and cocktail glasses. Did you learn anything interesting or even shocking from watching this video? If so, let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for future videos, which are lectures you'll actually want to listen to.